Okay then, so we have now got the new DLC for this. Let's turn my headset up a little bit here. Which is a map called The Ridge. So this takes it up to 8 maps now in total. Now this is a scavenge map, from what I believe. So logs are located at scavenge sites, automatic loading not available, complete to earn an additional progression point, sorry. So one thing I want to do before I start, so we've got the D538 there, which is a new vehicle. It's give us that Land Rover to play with as well. Now let's have a look. Oh, look at that! So there's the 538, and we've got the B68. Looks like a little tractor there, guys. So hang on a minute. Yeah, I can add that because it's one balance point. So we'll put that in there as well. I might switch that to the blue Land Rover actually, just for a change, because I've not taken it out for a while. So there you go. We'll do that. And then we've got the new vehicle there as well. So what I'll do is I'll play it with these vehicles, and then at some point or other we'll do a single balance point, just to make it really awkward and difficult for ourselves. So Ridge, start new hardcore game. There it is. Right, let's give this a blast and see what it's like. I'm just going to have some of my drink before we start properly, because I'm a little bit thirsty. Oh wow. So as one of the updates for this that came down the other day, guys, it said that there was some slight gameplay improvements and stuff, graphics, handling and all that kind of malarkey. Oh, there's my tractor, look at that! Very neat. Okay then, let's have a look at the map. So first things first, I suppose. We need to be getting to our watch point. So there's 2 lumber mills on here. Oh, there's another. Oh no, there's not. No, there's not. I'm talking rubbish. Scavenge, unexplored. So I take it they might not all be there, you see. So that scavenge site is empty. That's empty over there as well. That one's empty. So I'm assuming it's random then. Yeah. So there's 4 short logs there. So there may be long logs down here, or medium logs, and so on and so forth, guys. So let's have a see. What I'm going to do first is... (968M), let me have a look at that. Oh, it's the little ladder thing, as we like to call it. But I'll tell you what I've got to do first, guys. I've got to have a play around in this. It's like farming simulator, guys. What the hell can we configure this with? Fuel canisters, fuel trailer, and a utility trailer. Nice. How good is that, guys? Look at that. Oh, I like that. I like that when it starts up. This thing's going to be a heap of crap though, I can see it. Yeah, there you go, guys. Straight away, you see. It's no all-wheel and it's no diffs or anything like that. And it's stuck in the mud already. That is so neat. Like a slurry tank. This is what farming simulator should be like, guys. Right, let me just have a look here. So there's a fuel station down there, you see. Let's go and have a look. We'll follow the road out to the left and then to the right. Oh yeah, there you are. There's the orange ones, guys. So they've got long logs on there. They're configured for different logs, so on and so forth. Long log trailer, medium log trailer. Maybe we'll get involved with them at some point. I did say left out of here, didn't I? No, it's right. Lost my bloody bearings already here, guys. Oh. So again, the map does not give you any indication whatsoever just how hilly, oh Jesus, just how hilly the actual map is. So we've just got to go with the flow here basically and see how we get on. This is brilliant. I'm just wondering if there's going to be any fences on this road. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Snaking about there, guys. This is it, when you've not played MudRunner for a bit, it does take a little bit to get back into the handling. It's just so cool. I tell you what, this, well, we'll have to see what the map's like overall, but it's always nice to get on a new map. I don't know if it's just me and because it is a new map, but the visuals do look like they've had a little bit of a tweak. Things look a little bit more defined again, a little bit sharper, a little bit better texture wise. I'm not 100% sure if I'm imagining it or not. Rising Sun, welcome back, how you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, I've literally just started this right now. Yeah, so I've no idea. Yeah, to be honest with you, I literally got stuck straight away with this thing. I like the idea of a scavenge map though. Right, straight to the fuel station here. I'm going to go at this with some speed, otherwise we're going to get stuck. There it is. No diff lock, no all wheels with this thing. We could be in a bit of trouble with this. If I just take it easy and use my loaf. Silverback, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back, I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Rising Sun. Thank you very much. Absolutely fine. I've been dying to get on this all day, to be honest. Because I were expecting it yesterday, but I couldn't stream it last night anyway. Right, so we can fill the canisters up. They're full at the front, are they? Are they full? There you go. So fuel canisters at the front. That'll make us a bit heavier. Fuel the trailer. As usual, you can see the trailer sinking into the ground a little bit there with the weight. Right, so I'm going to leave that there for the moment. But what a neat looking vehicle that is. Thanks for the horse, Silverback, much appreciated. The B6A is the best rally tractor. Christ. Is it? Right, let's have a look here. So I've brought myself down there. There's some short logs there anyway at that scavenge site. But what I'm going to do is initially here is I'm going to try and get to the watch points. Just to unlock the map so we can see what we've got. So I think what I'll do is... I'll get onto me my little Land Rover thing here. I'm going to make it top heavy. I'll go to the fuel station with this as well, guys. Just get some extra goodies in it. Yeah, so these things that it's given me here to mess with, guys. That's the nine gear truck there, the one that I spectacularly wrote off once. Jesus Christ, Sharky, what are you doing, man? Flash, thanks for the horse, mate. This is a poor man's Land Rover. I'm a poor man, so it'll do for me. You know how it is. Let's see how we get on here tonight. Got a few hours of this for anybody that's interested. My God, I'll tell you what, when you've not played it for a few weeks, Jesus, I'm all over the bloody place here. Maybe I'm wondering if they'll bring mods to the consoles next. You know, they've spoke about that for a while now. And you never know, guys, we might get some MudRunner USA details out of them at E3 or something. I don't know if they'll go to E3. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Oh shit! Oh! Have I just written it off, guys? Oh shit! I've just written it off. I've just written it off there, guys, on the crash barrier. Well, you can't stay, can you not, Flash? That's fine, mate. Yeah. See you in a bit, Flash, if you can get back in. By all means, mate, we may still be on our side here. Trying to rescue ourselves. What time is it where I'm at? It's just gone 7:05 in the evening, Silverback. That'd be good, Rising Sun, if they do get the chance to do that. Oh, look at that, I've made a right mess of it. On that left-hand side there, guys, grinding the rail. Tubbs, are you okay, buddy? Have you played this yet, Tubbs? Right, guys, let's try the new truck just to go and rescue that. So the new truck's got a garage point on, loaded up at the moment. What can we do here? Fuel canisters on the back. What have we got installed? Spare wheel. So that's the spare wheel. Ah, we're going to need that. 120 repair points. So you can do logs with this as well. Utility trailer. Or you can put a loader on it. Nice. Might do that then for the loading. Like the idea of the fuel canisters as well. The fuel trailer there. That new fuel trailer is quite nice. So what I think I'm going to have to do here is Let's... Oh, listen to that. That's brilliant. Detached trailer. Oh, that is super cool, that. Oh, you can't look out the side windows though or anything. That is super cool though, guys. No spoilers. Spider-Man dies. Oh, this has got a wide turning circle. Where's Lorne? We need Lorne in chat, giving us a bit of grief. I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. We'll go and get that Land Rover rescued before Lorne gets involved here. Otherwise I will be in the shed. Look at all the smoke coming out there. What the hell is going on here? All over the place with the steering. Not very eco-friendly, this thing. It's got the turning circle of a tank, guys. This will be interesting to use for logs. But I'm definitely going to configure this with the loader. That's going to be its task on this map. Guys, I think they've definitely upgraded the graphics here and stuff, because there's a little dust cloud kicking up at the back then as well. Ah, it's always got diff lock on, guys. That'll be why it's got a wide turning circle. Oh, it does have a tank engine inside it, does it? Well, there you go, you see, Rising Sun. This is where I'm a little bit ignorant, because I don't understand the full specifications of these vehicles and stuff. Nor do I pretend to. I just like driving the things. Let's get the Caterpillar tracks out, Rising Sun. That'd be a good one. Right, where's my Land Rover now? Should be further down this road here. It's bobbling around all over the place. I love it. I love it. Look at the mirrors are flapping around as well. Here it is. That sound there, guys, you can hear the wrench going and everything in there, all the nuts creaking and stuff like that. It's absolutely brilliant. A big Maz 537 and a 535 lorry. All in nuclear missiles around Soviet bases. Yeah, I can imagine it doing that. It does. It's quite formidable, isn't it? It's a bit of a beast, but I'll tell you what we need to do here. We need to release that, and then I need to put this in neutral with parking brake on and get it revved up here. That's so cool. Right, let's see what it sounds like when you wind it down. Oh yes. Right. Change truck. Right, let's try and not smash this up this time. The front end's all kind of folded in there. So what I was going to do is carry on down south to the fuel station and then kind of get my way over here to the watch point if I can. We're still wounded though. Oh, that, guys, did anybody see that then? I didn't see that. Tires, you American bastard. No arguing. This thing's top heavy, guys, with the rack on top there. Lorne told me about that the last time I rolled one of my Land Rovers over. Oh, there's the garage. Let's go at it full speed here. Sorry, the fuel station. Do I have to move a vehicle out? I can't remember. Oh no, you can just do it. There it is. Right, so we need to try somehow and get over to that watch point. That's looking like a good bet down there. Vam, good evening buddy, hope you're well. Vam, have you got the DLC, mate, with the tractor and everything? It's like farming simulator, mate. Oh, don't get into that silverback, for God's sake. Don't get feathers ruffled over anything political, please, in chat. By all means, discuss offline. Right, so possibly best bet is go down here. Yeah, sorry, Vam. Ah, is that it up there? On top of the hill? It is. Well, that's that sorted then. Let's see if we can get it from here. See if we can manage get the diffs on here. Oh shit, I've got myself caught on one of Lorne's spears there. Yeah, there guys, I can see the dust kicking up. I'm pretty sure that's since the last tweak, yeah, the tweak on the patch. I don't really recall dust kicking up off the dry stuff before. There it is. Ah, so that wasn't that was the other watch point that I was near. Not the actual one I was I thought it were a bit far away there, guys. So we can try and head in that general direction and see if it gets us there, basically. There's another one down here, which is probably a little bit closer, actually. And it looks like it's just, I tell you what, I'll go and do that first. We'll go and do that one, because it looks like it's just behind me. What the hell is it round here, guys? That's another bloody ambulance thing going down the road there. There we go. Yeah, I saw your message, Tub. So it's just the base version of XCOM 2, is it? Can't be with War of the Chosen, because what they'll be doing is they'll be wanting people buy War of the Chosen separate, which is still around about 40 quid anyway. Oh, hang on a minute, sorry Tubbs. Let's have a look. Is it not kind of... Tubbs, just looking at your Far Cry 3 post there, mate. Is it not because it's kind of upscaled and all that kind of stuff that it looks a bit better? By the way, Vam, sorry if you've answered this already, but have you got the DLC here? XCOM is brilliant. Highly recommended, guys. Highly recommended. Brilliant game. I could carry on down there, guys, but I want to get up here a little bit. Yes, you have DLC and you've played it. Sorry, Vam. It's a shame they've not done this scavenge thing for the rest of the maps. You see there's a scavenge point there as well, you see. It's the only problem with getting behind in chat sometimes, guys. You know what it's like. I noticed you had that fired up earlier on, Tubbs, when I was looking at me PlayStation friends list, mate. Oh, drive closer to explore this. No logs are available for scavenge here now then. Unexplored, unexplored. Garage there. So that scavenge site is empty. That's empty, but I already had one over here that had 4 short logs, so I'm assuming, oh there's the K700 by the way, I'm assuming that they random the logs. But you've got to go and explore these scavenge sites like you would a watch point. I can see the flag just down there a little bit. I can see we're going to be doing some miles on this map, guys, there's no doubt. Instantly getting a better vibe from this map than I was from the valley. I mean, valley's not bad, guys, but it's not the best map in the world. Kind of disappointing because some of the stock maps are a lot better than Valley. If not all of the stock maps, with the exception of Deluge, I think. I don't really like Deluge. There's too much water on it, guys. I was a bit worried of the sand here as well. You've got some reward points of your tubs. Oh, there's 2 long logs there as well. Nice. Exposed it there, you see. That's we're getting to the watch point, I think, that's done that. So the other watch point is right there. So we will, we will go and hit that. If we can, we should be okay for getting to that. So I just want to try and keep my sense of direction here. with the nighttime driving. Back across this bit of a diddy outlet here. We'll try and get back up that hill that we were going up before, you see. Doing okay on the fuel with this thing, guys. It just sips the fuel. We know that though. The little Land Rovers do absolutely brilliant on the fuel here. Let's get the divs back on. And we've got the fuel, the spare fuel with us anyway. Slowly start to crawl our way up the hill here. Right guys, Rising Sun, Silverback, if you don't mind, take all that talk out of my chat and do it via whispers, because if you're talking about bloody Russia as well, all I need is Stroy turning up, and then, not that it'll descend into chaos, but I don't want my chat to be about political stuff, guys, alright? Politics and religion, no, please. Right, just heading out west here now, guys, trying to get to that other watch point. Let's see if we can get there without losing the bloody truck again here. Lorne will be impressed if he turns up. You'll be surprised I'm not actually driving on a road here. Oh shit, and then you've got to think about the rocks and everything. And we've got the trees to try and get through here as well. So the smaller ones we can run down as we can with the bushes. But we could end up in a bit of trouble here. It'd be interesting to see what road through we've actually got. If I do get there. Plenty of winch points anyway. Andy, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. This is the new DLC, Andy, for MudRunner. See, there's a bit of a road here now that I've just found. Ah, so it's that one anyway. So maybe I can turn left here. Is it me, guys, or is that timer going slow for the day and night cycle? We seem to have spent a lot of time in the dark here. Thanks for the bits, Rising Sun. Oh, yeah, but you... Oh, God, there you go. No logs are available there. But thanks for the bits. I'm Toms. Get ready on the clip. There's Vam recommending the clip. It's alright, Vam, I'll get you back. Next time you're on Barrett Sea fishing, I'll get you back. Can't see a clear way out of here. you see. This is the beauty of a new map. Getting used to it, but not only that, guys, is when you get used to a new map, it's then going about the one balance point later on, you see. Yeah, Andy, so you'll have this free, mate, as well on your Xbox One as well, for MudRunner. Thanks for the bits, Silverback. Very much appreciated. Guys, you know where that goes, straight back into the channel. New games, so on and so forth. By the way, guys, I've got some new emotes on the way. They've been submitted to Twitch this afternoon, so we've got some new emotes on the way. You'll have to wait and see what they are. Money for the parlour, Shane. Lorne, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Lorne, have you sorted your PC out, mate? I've got to say, I've missed your streams, mate. I really have. Let's just stay on this hillside here, no lawns here, guys. You'll think I'm doing a good job. Shit. Ah, there you go. That's what happens when you get a bloody big rock stuck under the front of your truck there. Well, I was just saying earlier on, Lon, I don't know how long you've been hanging about, but I'm feeling this map a lot more than I was the Valley. This just feels a lot nicer than the Valley. Like I was saying, the Valley doesn't really hold up against the stock maps, in my opinion. 3 medium logs over there, and that's empty. Right, so what I'm gathering here is if you don't use the watch points, which I want to do on my first go here, is that you can actually go to these scavenge points and examine them without disturbing the watch points, which will reveal to you what is actually in these different areas and stuff. So we've got medium logs, we've got long logs over there. That's empty. That's it. And these will be random, I think, every time you fire it up. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to get the D538. I'm going to go and get the garage trailer from up there that was originally attached to it, and I'm going to drive it down here to that garage point and unlock that if we can. Is it just the one garage here? One garage, well, 2 garages including the one that you start at. 1 fuel station as well. There you go. Yes, there's something going on. Let's have a look. Sorry guys, I'm getting behind in chat. A known issue now with the buttons not working. I set myself up for a flogging here, don't I, guys, when I set a stream up on my channel. Yeah, so I was saying there, Lon, that there's definitely, well, I'm not saying definitely, but what I think has happened here is they have changed something, because I noticed when I was driving across the dry dirt, it was kicking up dust. And you know what I'm like as being a bit of a detail pervert. I don't recall seeing that before. I'm liking this thing as well. Rising Sun already told me that it's basically a tank with wheels. Andy, have you been streaming today, mate? I've been out today, I've not had a chance to have a look who was streaming or anything. All the logs are in the visible area, launch, so they are random then. Right, that's brilliant. I wish they'd kind of give you the option to play this scavenge mode on the other maps as well. Now what I'm going to do is at some point is, like I say, I'm going to load this up as my vehicle for loading logs. Let's get the lights on there, that always helps. Yeah, there's definitely a dust thing going on. I know you've got the fumes anyway from the exhaust, but there just seems to be, when you run off the edge of the road here a little bit, you blow your tyre. What an arsehole. This is the way it's going to be tonight, guys. Fingers on the clip button. Anything can happen. Oh shit, he's run off the road there. He's run off the road. Get the caterpillar tracks out. Hang on a minute, where the hell am I here? Ah, there's the larder again parked up there. I call it the larder, guys. It isn't, but I always call it that anyway. I don't think I'll be handbrake turning this anytime soon. Right, here we go. Garage trailer right there. This is just a really nice truck. I love it. All 4 hours today. We'll be going soon. All right, Andy. Well, if you're streaming when I finish up later on, I'll give you the host, mate. If you're online. Yeah, and the thing is, Rising Sun, as well, I love how the trail kind of lingers behind you. I think this might be one of my new favourite vehicles, guys. Oops! No! Shake it. I need to get in position here. Let me just put that back in automatic there. It's easier for reversing backwards and forwards. Do I need to be a bit closer? Oh no. What the hell? There we go, we've got it that time. There we are. We've got the spur wheel back installed there. Let me have a look here. Spur wheel. Install. So you can do a log trailer on this, a medium log trailer, short log trailer. There's the loader, guys. This is going to be my loading vehicle. Yeah, I have to use the 9-gear truck, whatever it is. There's 2 tubs. Have you not seen this guy yet? Let me have a look. Tubs. The leaf blower. So I've got it with fuel tanks on here and everything. It's absolutely superb. Look at that. Farming simulator. This is what farming simulator should be like. Yeah, just take your time with it, Andy. Don't rush it when you're doing it, and you'll find you get a rhythm. And it can take you 2 minutes. It can take you 10 minutes sometimes. Just be patient with it. Swinging arm total damage. Ah, right, okay. You mean the clipping lamppost taking out the big 8-wheeler in one go kind of thing. I love this little tractor here, Rising Sun. I'm in love with this. Van's got to like it as well. Right, 538. Oh, listen to that when you start it up. Look at the big crane on the back there as well. That looks brilliant. And the thing is as well, I can go back to some of my other maps and use this. I'd like to take this through bog, probably load it up with logs and stuff like that at some point. And then even bring the big truck from the valley into this map. Now I'm going to have to be bloody careful here, guys. Getting myself a little bit giddy with the speed and stuff. Tank tractor. Tankter, yeah? It's the Tanktor. Does that sound good to you, Lorne? Tanktor? We've got to get Lorne's seal of approval as well, Rising Sun. VAM as well. Mud running gurus that they are. In some ways, it is nice to have a nice long road to ride on, because like this, with some of the vehicles, you know, you're free to do it however way you want, really. It'd be cool if you could randomly, well, not randomly, but it'd be cool if you could link, say, 4 different maps together, guys, with roads like this. You know, four of the stock maps to make one big map, if you will, but they're linked together by long roads through forests and stuff like that. So 4, yeah, okay. It's good how these scavenge points, I mean, I've got 2 with long logs there. So 3 medium there and 4 short up there. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. I am liking the scavenge idea here. Hey Squid, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Oh, there's something brilliantly therapeutic about this game when you're playing it. Very satisfying. It's not stressful. Like myself and Lorne have said before, it's like playing a really good puzzle game with vehicles, especially when you're jackknifing a bloody river like I did once on crossing with long logs, and it took me nearly 2 hours to get the truck out. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Being stuck like that was absolutely brilliant. And I know this game doesn't appeal to everybody, but I love it. Like I said, this has quickly become one of my favourite games of all time, and I love watching it as much as I love playing it as well. Let's stay off the old wheels for a minute, see how we get on. Got a vehicle round here I can unlock as well. On the update, Lon, when I downloaded the physical update before the map came out, it did say that there'd been tweaks to the gameplay and the graphics in the game. And like I said earlier on, I don't know if it was me imagining it or not, but it does look slightly better. There's the 700. Hey, look at the 700, guys. It's got a tarp over it. What's that all about? Look at that. It's got a cover over the top of it, guys. Yeah, Vam likes his Euro truck. And the other one, they're all covered up. I like that. Very neat. So, let me have a look. Hang on a minute. Ah, then the cover comes off. That's brilliant. That is awesome. Take it to the next level, Squid. That is just brilliant, that. Small things again. I like it. Just adds a bit of something to the game. Yeah, it's pinned as well to protect the vehicle. Shit. I wonder if it does that on all the maps now, with the undiscovered vehicles. Just freewheeling down the hill here, bouncing around like Handy Andy's settee on a Friday night there again, guys. That's a bit worrying. I think we were stuck on one of Lorne's famous spears there. Nice. Rising Sun, that's cool that. Republic, good evening buddy. I hope you're well, mate. All hail the 700. Thanks for the message, Andy. New update, Republic, new map and new vehicles for this. So I've got to show Republic the tractor in a minute. So Republic, here you go, buddy. Have a look at this. How's that grab you, mate? Farming simulator tractor there. Sounds like a leaf blower when you fire it up. Absolutely brilliant. We've got the fuel container on the back there as well. So I'm using this for refueling purposes at the moment. In fact, I need to move it away here to give myself a little bit more space. So let's just do that. And yes, it does handle like a load of rubbish as well, Republic. Gives you an idea of what farming simulator could be like. If these guys decided to make their own farming game. Right, let's just leave that there. Right, so 700, we've got the 535 unlocked up there now. Is that everything unlocked? I think it is. So I'm not going to use the 535 guys today. I'm going to pretend that that's broken down completely, and the 700 is kaput as well. They're not going to get used. I'm going to use these two trucks up here, the 65115s, for transporting logs as well, because they can be very challenging to drive. There's my Land Rover, guys, stuck in the middle of nowhere. So I think what we'll do is, I'm going to go for the long logs first. Is that 2 lots of long logs there? It must be. I'm not so sure how it works yet, because then I can... Oh, I need to carry on unlocking the garage yet, guys. I've not fully unlocked that yet. So I need to go back up north. To go and get another garage trailer up there. And we need to be on the right vehicle as well. We do, Republic. We do need to get your lamppost. A moon buggy. So what did people make of the Bethesda announcement of this Fallout 76, is it called? I'm assuming the 76, I don't know if it's 1976 or don't know what the hell it's indicating really. Speaking to a friend today who reckons that it's been touted that one day Fallout might end up in space or something like that. Don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, so the had Bethesda had they were doing something very similar to what Hello Games did, where they just had a screen like running, giving subtle hints and doing little animations and stuff every now and again. Hundreds and thousands of people were watching it at one point, and then basically they give a tease of this Fallout trailer, which is indicating a new Fallout game. But as to what it's going to be exactly, no one's really got an idea, I don't think. Probably more at E3. The fight for the last log. I were expecting a new Elder Scrolls game, to be honest with you guys. You know, on the back of Skyrim or something like that. Yeah, I have got them, Andy, you know. Not just people like you who pretend to be my friend. Oh, whoa, shit. Sharky. Good job Lorne wasn't around earlier on, guys, when I rolled me my Land Rover, but don't tell him that. Or Vam. Don't tell him, for God's sake. You know something, I should have gone and got some fuel, I think, but we'll be alright. Oh shit, we'll be alright, I think. Oblivion Remaster. I hope not, Rising Sun. See yourself out, Andy. Gotta say, I love this truck. It is brilliant. Let's get something with Caterpillar tracks on it at some point. Got to give it to them, guys. I mean, you know, they could have delayed the game, I suppose, and put this stuff in as standard, you know, but... Oh, shit, he's done it again there, guys. Just run off the road. You know, they keep delivering this free DLC at the moment, which is really, really good. It's really cool. And you can pick... I think MudRunner at the moment is £15 on PlayStation Network, guys. Absolute bloody bargain, really. Great game. Right, so is that one ready for picking up there, guys? Let's have a do at this. I'll get a bit of fuel here for hitting the garage again. Yep, same here. I love the little updates they keep doing to it. It keeps making things a little bit better, tweaking it and stuff like that. Little improvements here and there. Right, so we've filled up a bit on fuel there. Again, I just wouldn't mind if they're not going to bring mods to console anytime soon, which I hope they will do. They're supposed to be doing. I kind of wish they'd let you alter how many loads of logs you need to get to a log station, or like a lumberyard, sorry. Or like Lorne once said, you know, make it so you have to bring so many short, so many long, which is potentially what they're doing with scavenger here, actually. You know, they're mixing up the different loads that you have to carry. Guys, just gonna go and just having a bit of my drink here before we carry on with this. Alright, Andy, look after yourself. Fallout 76 because you're a dweller from Vault 76, which was set to open only 2 decades after the bombs dropped. Yeah, could be. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? So rather than waking up 100 years later or 200 years later or whatever, you're going to wake up sooner. So it's going to be a prequel then? That'll be a prequel then, I'd imagine, to the other games. It's funny because I've been really enjoying Fallout 4 when I've been streaming it, especially. I mean, I've not been playing any of it off stream. Every time I play it, I'm streaming that at the moment, guys. I have a lot of fun playing that and streaming it at the same time. Probably do some of that this weekend again. May even do some of that on Friday night yet, guys. I'm not so sure yet. I'll see how we get on with this. I may get back on this on Friday night. We'll see. We'll see what mood I'm in. Yeah, I think Lorne, I'm with you there, mate. It improved mine as well, I think. Make me look a bit better. Tell you what, guys, bloody warm again today. I hit a load of rain earlier on the road when I was out on my travels, and then when I got home there was absolutely nothing here. It's not done anything. Still very, very humid. Forecasting thunder and lightning for later on tonight. So if it can hold off until I jump in bed, I'll be very happy. Jump in bed and watch the lightning, and listen to the thunder. Just need Van flying past us here, guys, with his Euro truck. Doing one of his Christmas runs. Let's rinse them tyres off. Get ourselves a little bit more grip. This is another one of those MudRunner vehicles I'm going to have a look at on the internet. See if there's anything on YouTube on this thing running in real life. Keep churning up the mud here, guys. Gonna be some fun bringing one of them trucks through here. Go on, get up there. You know you can do it. This is what happens when Andy's payslip's being delivered to him, guys. Yeah, get one of these out in a trailer. Secure a car. Get the old wheel off again a little bit there, just to conserve ourselves a little bit of fuel. Jesus. That soon started. Bloody hell. That soon started to run away with itself. It must be the trailer pushing me there, guys. I'll blame the trailer. Just coming round to the garage now. There it is. We'll be there in a couple of minutes. Just go have a proper look at what I can configure this with in a minute. Actually, I'm sure there's a trailer you can put on it. Wouldn't mind using it as a fuel truck at some point if I can. Garage unlocked. There we go, guys. Nearest storm is off Dutch coast at the moment. Is it long? Okay, thanks Tubbs, look after yourself mate, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Sorry guys if I miss any messages here, you know what it's like sometimes. A Fallout game set in Britain would be absolutely awesome. Definitely. Of course it'd all be set in London, wouldn't it? Oh, is the van? Has it had the update? Right, so it's fuel canisters. Ah, that's the fuel trailer. Oh no, is that different than what's on the tractor? Or is it the same one? I think it's the same one. Garage trailer, yeah. Medium logs, short logs, spur wheel, or utility trailer. There you go. Right, so the next stop for this guy is we're going to have to bring him down here and then into here for the long logs. This will be fun. Nice fam. Might have to check that out then over the next couple of days. Now that would be good, Rising Sun, if they could do that. One-to-one scale would be superb. Yeah, off to the Isle of Man doing some third-party work. Tax haven. Here we go, guys. Let's see how this goes. That's bloody oh shit! I'm never going to get long logs out of there with that bloody pile of crap. There they are. Right, let's just park this up over here. I'll have a think about that. This is going to be difficult, this, guys. Right, so the truck that I want to use is one of these up here. This is geared up for long logs. This is the one that really it's a good truck, this, guys. It can get up some serious bloody speed. It really can. What's the plan, Vam? The plan is to go down there, mate, and get the long logs and then bring them up to one of the lumber yards up here, probably that one. See how it goes. This truck, though, I think is, you know, it's more suited to roads like this than going through all the stuff, because it's no diff lock and it's no all wheels. We'll pack the cart. If I don't get a pat on the back off you and Lon when if I do this, you'll never give me a pat on the back. The danger here, though, Vam, is, as you know, this could potentially pick up a lot of speed on these roads, so we could end up having a pretty nasty bang here. You're fishing at the moment? Nice, Vam. Yeah, and the thing is, Rising Sun, like you were saying, it'd be nice to see something like, you know, you can imagine having to travel, I don't know, 200 miles from one end of the country to another in one-to-one scale. Get the wave bird out. We're in 5th. We're in 6th. Seventh. I'll just slow it down a little bit there, because we're in danger here of face planting and ended up in a bit of a disaster here. Yeah, you'd have to show me the ropes on that, because Devex, who follows the 50 Plus Gamer and follows this channel as well, he's said he's going to show me some of the flight sim stuff as well. We'll be flying some of the Dakota DC-3s. I'm being very tentative here, guys, with this thing. It can act like a bloody runaway horse, this thing, if you're not careful. Tell you what, we've soon got there. Jesus. That thing just shot off to the right a bit then. Just felt completely out of control, like I'd been nudged sideways by a rock or something like that. Here we go, this is where we're going to struggle here. This is where it's going to hit the fan, if anything. Ten to 2. Here we go. There's foliage. I'm sure there's some of Lorne's branded spears there knocking around. There's something we're getting stuck on there. Let's get that on there. Release. Let's get the revs up. It's time to get out the winch and attach it to the back here if we can. There it is. And then we'll attach it to there. We'll take in the slack, get the revs on. Has a lot of bounce, this thing, at the front. Oh, like I say, I was on the M60 this afternoon, the northern racetrack, and someone nearly took my front end off when I was coming off a roundabout to join it. Jesus Christ. This arse had decided to go all the way around the outside. Obviously blocking people who were trying to come off. Someone who didn't know how to use a roundabout. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised how quickly we got up there. We'll have to see how we get on with the long logs on board. That's when the fun will really start. If we can get across this bit of a river, to be honest with you. Pushing the foliage out of the way there, guys. Just bear with me a second, guys, if you don't mind. That's fine, there we go. Yeah, I'm not so sure, Lorne. You, Vam, you tell me, guys. Rising Sun as well. Have they changed the lighting in this game? Look at the lights. The reverse lights just seem to be a lot brighter. Might just be me, guys, I don't know. Like I say, I've not been on it for a few weeks. Lorne, we've still got that game going at the moment on downhill that I need to carry on with. If you remember, that was where I was last up to. Here we go. This is what I was saying, guys. This is what I was getting a little bit worried about. Let's just back that up a little bit. Take this forward very, very slow. If it'll let me. Right, okay then, if it wants to be like that, we'll put it there. And now what I'm going to try and do is use the cart to push me forward. Worth a try, I suppose. Yeah, definitely on that reverse there, I'd say that if you look at that, that's a lot brighter now. Looks a lot more realistic, that light, and the way it's reflecting off the back of the truck and the water and everything. Here we go. Right, what I might do is bring that other vehicle down just to give us a bit of a pull here. Can't even reverse it now. Now we're getting nicely bogged down there now, guys, so we'll put that there. We'll do this. We'll do that. Yeah, the way that the light's shining off the surface and everything here, you know, just the grass and the logs and stuff like that, it looks a bit more realistic to me. The lighting is still useless. This is the bit I was worried about here. It's quite deep there, look at that. Look at that, guys. We're going to have a bit of fun there now. Let's get Edna into the truck at the back there. Proper churning that mud up, guys. Right, let me just release. Oops. No, 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 no. Oh, it's just out of range now. Now what I'll do is here is I'll change trucks. It's just out of range there, like I say. Still bloody stuck there, guys. Look at that. Andy, thanks for the Horse London Gaming there, guys. Our glorious leader on Team for Fun. Dropping me an auto horse there. London Gaming for Fun there, guys. If you've not checked him out, have a look at his channel. Shit. Right, so what I'm going to have to do here is just bob back a little bit. And I'm going to winch it. I'm going to drag it without moving the actual truck, you see. If that makes sense, guys. So there, we've just got it. So if I go to pull, whoa, 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 oh you! Guys, I can't believe I've just done that. I can't believe I've just done that. What a pillock. What I wanted to do was just stop there like that, switch that to that, get the revs on, full revs, and then start pulling it a bit closer, you see. Oh, shit, 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 shit. This game makes me nervous, guys. Hail, glorious leader. Lord, look at the damage we've done there to the ground. Right. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to do something a little bit different than normal. I'm going to back up to this, as opposed to get sideways onto it. Turn the anchors, push the anchors, there we go. So now then, if I switch to the other vehicle, and I'm trying to do something similar here. Have I got something I can winch onto that? Is it going to snap though? Let's just take it nice and easy. Or is it going to uproot, as we say? Method in the madness here, guys. I know we've used the term in this game, photorealistic, before, but I think it does. It looks even better since the last update. Doesn't make me drive any better though, guys. Oh shit. Let me have a look here now. Right, let me try that. It's a bit of an awkward one. I just want to pull that back end round a little bit. Oh really, Andy? What do you mean? Just through the Xbox? Or are we talking Twitch in general here, mate? Oh right. Well, I'll not refresh my page then. Twitch does that occasionally though, Andy, doesn't it? Oh, so this is a new crane here. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking here at the moment. You bag of crap, I knew it'd do that to me, guys. Right, okay. Be like that. I think that might have sorted us out there, guys. Sorry, Lon, you can turn off the hints. Turn off the hints. What hints, Lon? In settings menu. Crane management. Well, there's nothing there that says that. Yeah. Unless it's under controls. Let's have a look. Yeah, because I can't change anything here, Lon. Let's take this easy because these are swinging around all over the place. Oh, shit. Why is it not picking that up now? Ah, there we go. Maybe it's just slightly too far away. Let's see if that's got it. But shit. Hey Malika, how you doing? Hope you're well. Well, let me just check that again then, Lon. I don't think there was anything there, was there? Controls. No, I can't do anything on that screen there. Can't move anything around or anything. And then the settings, it's not in there either. Right, so I just need to straighten up this now. Let's just freewheel it forward a little bit. Right, let's try that. Still not liking that. We'll move it forward a little bit again. I don't really want to hit that rock there. Bloody hell. Come on. Let's try that. It's not having a go at me because they're not on... Ah, there we go. We've got it. We've got it now. There it is. Guys, just let me have some of my drink here. Don't forget to blow your horn if it won't load. Well, it did load, so I'm blowing my horn anyway. Right, we're going to get stuck here now. Spectacularly, I think. If you notice there, guys, I'm going to avoid the right hand side of that mound, and certainly the next one. I think the logs are pushing us down there, guys, you see, with the angle. So I'm going to have to drag this out. Ah, well, funnily enough, Lon, then, as I kind of went down the hill there, I purposely tried to nudge that rock to see if it had just itched them forward a little bit, you see. All the hidden tactics of MudRunner here, you see. So this is what happens when you play around with a truck that has no diff lock or all-wheel. Yeah, the danger here, Malika, is that I'm going to blow my load all over this river here if I'm not careful. So what we'll have to do is start up the beast. This is one of the new vehicles, Malika. Technically a tank with wheels. Right, let's get Edna in the back there now, see if she can help to draw us out of this. Lon, considering this has got diff lock always enabled, why is that back wheel turning independently from the other one? Or am I missing something there? We're hitting somewhere under the bloody water there, guys. What the hell's going on here? Right, time to release and regroup here a little bit. Oh, it's a beast, Malika. It's a beast, alright. Can't wait for you to get this at some point, Malika, and stream it. Excellent game. So this is the second free map that we've just got. Almost out of fuel here. And 2 new vehicles as well that we've got. Shit. Let's try that. Oh, you've got to love it, guys. You've got to love it. That thing is well and truly wedged down there, guys. I'm probably going to have to try put it into pull, reverse up, get the brake on, put it back into drive, get the revs up and give it a yank. before I do that, guys, I need to get this into a position where I can refuel the damn thing now. So I'm just going to get it out of the water. I will be able to yank it out, that, guys. I'm quite confident I'll be able to get that pulled out if I can get this over to the riverbank. You're going to laugh in a minute, guys, with what we're going to try and do. But it's MudRunner, and you can do it anywhere you want. So I'm going to give you a perfect example of that in a minute. So we'll park the beast there. Good timing as well there, guys. That nearly ran out of fuel. The Ford 3000 refueler, just for you, Lorne. Malika, look at this, you'll like this. Not normally, Malika, not normally, but when I'm driving and I'm towing something, I have my virtual assistant called Edna in the back helping. She normally, I think Lorne has an AI called Sasha helping him, while I have Edna helping me. So technically I could go straight across the water. It's farming simulator, guys. Look at this. Let's get spreading the manure everywhere. Technically I could go straight across the water here and along the riverbank, basically, just straight along there, rather than trying to drag this thing up that hill. Let's try it. It seems to manage on the sand. Remember, I've said that. This is Malika the tractor. Oh shit. Oh my god, no. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. This is what happens, you see, guys, when you don't check the depth of the water, which I don't like doing. So let's try something here. Detached trailer. Oh my god. This is what I love about MudRunner, guys. Getting stuck. Shit. Right, there's a double rescue operation going on here, guys. I detached that den on the hope that basically I'd be able to just back this up a little bit, but we've kind of embedded ourselves properly in the shed. I'm trying to wiggle the steering about here, but it's not doing anything. Right, okay, plan B. I'm not using the 700 or the 535, guys. I don't want to use them unless I really have to. I'm pretending that they're broken down. Now the thing is, I really don't want to be writing this off at the moment. Yeah, it'd be me as well, Marika. We'd be the same brand. Although I'd have more spare tyres than you, Marika. You know what I mean? Getting through all the bull rushes there, guys. Let's pick some up and send some to ourselves in the long dark. Oh. I'm just going to take a slight detour here, guys. I'm going to follow this road up here. Even with all wheels on, guys, this thing just runs on a thimble full of fuel. Welcome to the channel this evening, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Didn't realise there were nearly 20 people watching. Right, so we're going to go and rescue that tractor now. God, I'm bobbling around all over the bloody place here. There we go. Yeah, I'm convinced, Lorne, Vam and Rising Sun as well, that there's dust kicking up at the back of the truck that didn't used to. So maybe again part of the graphics update, I'm not too sure. Being a bit unruly, this. Is this because I've taken so much damage that the steering's gone to cock? Or is it all me? I know the steering and reliability of the vehicle's supposed to get hampered. When you do take the damage, we've certainly seen evidence of that before. By the way, Malika, did Citrus show you those emotes he's been helping me with? I've designed myself a couple of new emotes, and he was just doing a bit of Adobe for me, a bit of Photoshop to resize them and all that. I think they look pretty smart, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad it's not just me, Lorne, but I think at the end of the day, to be fair, between us all, we play this often enough to kind of pick up on those little details occasionally, don't we? Which is all good, because, you know, back to bog eventually. For me, I know you've got access to all the custom maps and stuff like that that hopefully I'll get access to at some point. To be honest with you, Malika, I found a program on my laptop here called Paint 3D, and they give you some templates to work with, and I just made some adjustments. It's really smart. So I just spent a few hours messing around with it at weekend, and then asked Mr. Citrus to give us a lift. Right, let me just release that actually, because I didn't winch it from the back. There we go. So what I'm going to do is pull this out first. And then I'm just going to back down and pull out the trailer. I'm going to winch that out as well. Sharky, you bloody pellet, what are you doing? we go. So maybe if I just get the revs on here with the brake and winch that forward a little bit. Is this going to work? Get ready for the leaf blower, guys. Listen to this. It's brilliant. Paint 3D the bane of the IT fix-it specialist. Yeah, well the thing is, Malika, as soon as you get affiliated, then get that uploaded to Twitch. You just need to do it into the 3 different sizes that I asked Citrus to put them in for me, and you know, you just submit them, because I've submitted those tonight. I think they need to be approved. Let me just check. I don't think, no, they're not available at the moment. They'll probably be available over the next few days then. Oh yeah, I'm quite happy with myself there, guys. I think I did okay getting that out of there. Not a big job by any means, but still very satisfying when you do it. Let's just steer around that there if we can. By the way, Malika, it's not an emote of you running to the bathroom, is it, while you're playing Resident Evil 7? And what you did last night when you said that you'd had us on mute for ages, I used to do that with the Xbox One controller with the mute button, and I just used to see the light on. It used to drive me mad at one point. That's why I don't use that mute button anymore. What I do is, this Sennheiser headset that I've got, it actually lets you mute by lifting up the microphone arm on the side of it. So I know that when that's up, it's muted. Then when I pull it down, it's for chat. So that's how I don't get caught out anymore, because I've done that more often than not. Farming Simulator 2030, guys, this should be. I'd love a farming sim game with these physics. Ah, right, Lon. There you go. So you're covered as well then. Yeah, I've done. Honestly, Malika, I've done it myself. Sat here talking to myself. But that puzzle you were doing last night took me ages. It was a nightmare, that. Pain in the backside. But it's just such a good game, Resident Evil 7. And I want to know, by the time you get to the end of the game, I want to know how many times you thought the game was coming to an end. And then it just went on and on and on. Oh shit, shit, shit! What's going on here? We've got a little bit too excited there. Look at that, guys. Hang on a minute. What the hell? I thought that was going to pull me over then. Obviously the tractor here, guys, not really made for rallying around in. But it's pulling its weight here, guys. It's doing what I wanted it to do. It's here to refuel this guy. Right, so I've got the fuel tanks on the front. So that's used all of those. And then I've got the fuel trailer on the back. Still got 661 in there. Yeah, it to me though, that puzzle on Resident Evil 7, Malika, I don't know if you agree, it kind of took the sting out to the pacing of the game to me. I would much rather have been searching through the corridors and doing this, that, the other, you know, rather than being caught up in a room like that. Almost like an escape room, isn't it? Stop engine, there we go. Get them lights off, stop them dazzling us. Going to be a bit too far away at the moment, I wonder. It is still a bit too far away there. Shit. Let's just back it up a little bit. There you go, we can get it from there. Now then, Edna's in the back vehicle there. Let me see if I can... Oh, it's sliding backwards there, guys. Come on. Moving. Right, guys, I wanted to get it kind of onto the top of that hill there. If I pull it forward now, that is going to nose plant into that deep water behind me, you see. So what I want to do is try and be a bit smart with this. Now I know normally myself and smart don't exist within the same universe, guys, but we'll give it a go. Again, like we said before, a puzzle game with vehicles this sometimes. You've just got to work it out sometimes. Bit like Handy Andy, my moderator, guys. He used to be a mathematician. He went to the doctors once because he was constipated. The doctor said, just pick up this pencil and a piece of paper and work it out. Right, I'm going to try and pull... Oh, it says... Oh my god. It's as broad as bloody long here, guys, really. Let me test the depth of that water again there. to the right hand side of us a little bit. I swear to God, guys, the night time in this seems to last forever. Right, let me pull forward a little bit more here. Lon, can you see what I'm doing here, mate? I'm causing myself more and more aggro by constantly moving this vehicle around, churning up all the mud and everything like that, making things deeper and deeper and deeper. It's as simple as that, really. I'm making a bloody almighty rod for my own back here. But that's what we like about the game. I wanted to get a bit more square on and just test. Yeah, using too many revs, of course. So we're just washing away all the mud and everything here. Just no manoeuvrability as such on this at the moment. Just bloody plopped me right back where I were. Guys, I need patience here. I was tempted then to just winch it and yank it, but I'm not. I'm gonna... The minute you start getting impatient with MudRunner, guys, it'll bite you in the backside. Can't even reach that from there, just to try and give myself a little bit of a pull back. I can't believe I've got this thing bloody stuck here, guys. Yeah, I didn't want to use them, to be honest with you, Lon. I didn't want to use the 535. I wanted to try and avoid it and make it a bit more difficult for myself. I'll tell you what, this thing's stuck in it. I'm not going to be able to winch it out with the tractor. It is moving a little bit. Just off to the right there, guys. I'll tell you what I want to do here. Let me just get that back down on there. Sorry guys, I'm buggering around with camera here as I'm just trying to get to my advanced controls again. Shit, I've just put the parking brake on as well. I don't think it lets you operate the crane without putting the parking brake on, if I remember rightly. That's something we've kind of come across that before, but it can just give you a little bit of a lift. You see what I mean, guys? You see what I mean? It's just pushed me a little bit. Well, it's worked. It's worked, Lon. We've got ourselves out there. Right, so what I want to do now is basically put myself back in the crap again. So if I can just square up a little bit more. Straight on now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think what I've done here, guys, is I've worn that much of the mud away there that will keep getting stuck now, you see. Right, okay then. So it might be 535 time. 535 to the rescue. If anything, guys, it's I'll pretend it's just been an excuse of mine to get the 535 out, because it's just nice to fire it up. It has an awesome sound to it. Now, in my mind, this will be better still for pulling out the stuck vehicle, but I wanted to do it with the new one. But obviously we've got ourselves so stuck there now, we might as well use other vehicles that are at our disposal. So first things first, let's run into the garage with this. Again, guys, welcome to the channel this evening. Thanks for stopping by, very much appreciated. If anybody's new to the channel or new to MudRunner, guys, you've got any questions about it or you're thinking about buying it, let us know in chat and we'll do everything we can to misguide you. Right, so that's repaired now. Let me have a look here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the trailer hitch off and I'm going to put garage parts on it, just to kind of even up the balance a little bit more. I don't know if it makes any difference overall, but it looks good as well. You know, weight distribution wise, guys, I don't know if it's any heavier than the trailer hitch, or just make it a little bit more balanced or something like that. Yeah, I think so, Lon. You know, we've said before, haven't we, that the fuel makes a difference and stuff like that. And I know definitely, again, the Land Rover with the attachment to the top of it, it makes a hell of a difference. I'm just going to move that thing out the way a little bit more there, guys. If anything, it's an excuse to start it up again. Rab, thanks for the horse, mate, if you're there, buddy. Hope you're well. Don't worry about the spelling, Lon. I'm the world's worst speller. If it weren't for auto spell and stuff like that, mate, I'd be absolutely stuffed. Believe me. So welcome to the guys who've just popped in from Rab's channel there on the host. I think Rab was streaming Grand Theft Auto earlier on, I think, as I was going live. Right, so first things first, let's get this guy out the river here. Yeah, move it a bit. No, these aren't challenges, Malika. This is one of the new maps. Well, it's the new map called The Ridge. And like any other map in MudRunner, you've just got to get a set amount of delivery points to each lumber mill. But what it is, they've introduced a new slightly different spin on the game. It's called scavenge mode. So on this map you have these scavenge areas that are dotted around all over the place. And these scavenge areas, you see some of them say empty. Well, they randomly get assigned logs. So 3 medium logs there, 3 medium logs there, which equates to a load. 4 short logs there, which equates to a load again, and the long logs that we've come over here to get first. And every time you start the map, logs will end up at different scavenge areas. So basically, you're having to play the map differently each time. But the other challenges, there are 9 challenges I think in the game, challenge maps that you can play and get 3 stars on them. And basically they act as kind of like a glorified tutorial overall, but they're nice in their own way as well. Really nice challenges. But on here nothing's timed. I just keep going and going and going until we either complete it or all my vehicles get stuck and there's nothing I can do. Right, okay, so let me have a look at this now. Let me release. Let me change over to that guy. So let's get this fella out of the way now. This is my log loader as well, Malika. This is my designated loader. You can't auto load the logs like you can at some of the stations, which we never do in hardcore mode anyway. You have to use a loader. Right, so the idea now again is to kind of reverse this in, you see. No, you don't, Malika. You can just back any of the vehicles into any of the garages and deal with the associated attachments. You're free to do what you want. The only thing is that when you first start playing the game, you start progressing through the maps in order, and you start unlocking points and new vehicles for new maps and stuff like that, you see. So you don't have access to all the vehicles initially. And then of course what you've got is each vehicle has a balance point associated with it. So this, for example, I think this is 4 balance points, whereas a Land Rover only has 1 balance point. And to finish a map, basically the hardest way that you can is assigning a vehicle at the start of the map, 1 vehicle with 1 balance point, and you'll get a 1-star balance point then when you finish the map. So that's what I've done on all the other maps, you see. So you kind of know then that you've completed it under difficult circumstances. But like Lorne said, what you can do here is to prolong the game and the maps. You can actually, rather than unload the logs at the lumber mill, you can kind of unload them manually and keep going backwards and forwards. And what that does is, as we've found here now, is that you churn the bloody mud up and everything so much that you almost make things impassable, basically. Auntie, how you doing? Welcome back, buddy. I hope you're well. How's it going? So as you can see, I've got bloody stuck again here with this thing. Let's just wiggle ourselves out of this if we can. You can see all the grease, oil and stuff like that floating on the surface of the water there, where we've been spending too much time basically polluting the water. Right, here we go. Can we reach? We can't reach it just yet. Come on, come on, do not tip, do not tip. And what I'll do now, guys, is I'll winch that in a little bit closer, you see. So I'll get on the revs here. Oh, it's dragging me backwards. I'm on the revs, it's pulling forward, it's like a tug of war. There we go. I know, Lon, tell me about it, mate. We don't mind tipping the truck though. Auntie, if you're interested, there's a new map out for MudRunner called Ridge. I know it doesn't apply, well it does apply, but if you want to play one of the new stock maps, but I know you guys on the PC have access to a lot more stuff than we have on the console here when it comes to MudRunner. Right, let's leave that there for a second. I don't think I can reach that from there. No, we can't. We'll have to do it this way. Oops, I've just switched to the wrong bloody vehicle, guys. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, I know, Auntie, that's what I mean. Lots, and you've got tons of maps, haven't you, on the PC? But it's a stock map, so maybe worth picking up and playing. I've got to say, I'm certainly enjoying it, mate, but it's coming across a lot better than the Valley map did. I don't mind the Valley map, but it's just not that exciting, to be honest with you. I like hills. I like climbing up hills and picking up speed through ditches and stuff like that. Now the thing is here, we've got plenty of stuff to winch onto, you see. And bear in mind, these trucks here, guys, no diff lock and no all wheels. So it is what it is. And you'll struggle with this. Well, this is what it spawned me with when I started the map. So this is what I'm using. There's just no bloody traction at all, guys. And those wheels now, those tyres are acting like slicks. Oh, thanks, love. You okay? He's snuck in. Look at him. He's like a bloody... He's like a ninja, isn't he? Oh, it's alright, love. Don't worry about it. He is. He's like an assassin. See you later. Guys, the boss has just brought me a coffee. I must be behaving myself. But then young Brody come running in as well, wanting a piece of MudRunner here. And he doesn't stay in here, guys, because he's very adventurous, you know, with him only being just over a year old. Typical cat, wanting to chew the wires and everything like that. Yeah, they could be, Lon, they could be. Parked up together there on the road, mate. You do seem to get them, don't you? But sometimes, Lon, I'm not so sure. Again, assuming, did you do it with maximum balance points? Because I think that when you start picking other vehicles spawn then, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, Lon, I wouldn't mind using the top heavy vehicle on this as well. You know, I can't remember the name of it. You know them off the top of your head, mate, but you'll know which one I'm on about. Ash Star, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel, I hope you're well. Vince, how you doing? Welcome back, mate, I hope you're well. Sorry guys, I will get going here. Basically, Star, what I did was I got this on the... Was it the 31st of October it came out on PS4, guys? I can't remember. But that's kind of when I started playing it. No, I don't want to winch onto that. I want to go advanced winch here, guys, actually. So to there, just to give us a bit of a push forward. I've put a lot of hours into this, Star, to be honest with you. Yeah, the ZIL131, there you go, Lon. I need to brush up so I know what I'm talking about here. But then again, it wouldn't be my channel if I knew what I was talking about. You play this game yourself, Asher Star? Or are you just having a look at it for the first time or something? We've got a bit of momentum here. Vince, it's on sale at the moment. What format are you playing on, buddy? I can't remember if you're one of our PC gaming brothers or whether you're on console, mate. Forgive me. I can't remember. Do you know something, Lon? I kind of understand what you're saying there, mate, but even when I first started playing this, I had a general idea of what was going on after watching Van play it so much. But basically, I like getting stuck in this, as you know. And it doesn't frustrate me at all. It's funny, really. This game has never annoyed me at all at any point when I've been playing it. It's just such a bloody joy to play. It's brilliant. I'm just so glad I've got access to it, and that the guys that make it brought it to console. You know, they could have kept it as a PC exclusive, but I mean, maybe it did you guys on PC a favour, this coming to console, because it kind of kick-started everything again, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it. Always stand to be corrected here, guys. PC? Yeah, see, there you go, Vince. If you pick this up on your PC, buddy, you'll have access to all the user-generated content as well. All the, you know, community-made maps and stuff, and mods. All this community map stuff is supposed to be coming to console, but I don't know when, so I have to kind of play the stock maps, which is fine, because there's nothing wrong with the stock maps. I have a lot of fun in this game, doing it different ways and stuff. Malika, shut the door on your way out, will you? Yeah, there you go. Ant is another guru when it comes to MudRunner as well. He's played a lot of it. Shit. I knew this was going to be a bloody challenge using this, but Christ almighty, guys. I feel like I'm just limping my way out. We've got to get up this hill yet. Is this the same? It is the same bloody way I came in. Jesus. This is MudRunner for you. Thing is with this game, guys, it's just when it starts to go wrong, or when it goes wrong all of a sudden, and your truck starts to tip over and you start to lose control of the situation, I defy anybody to tell me that their underpants or the knickers don't go biological in an instant. My knickers certainly do, guys. Asher Star, thanks for the follow, buddy, much appreciated. I just got the notification bob up then. Thank you so much. Just give me a second here, guys. Right, let's have a look here. I can attach to that. I've got to be careful here, because if I pull myself towards that tree, I could end up getting lodged against it. So we've got the revs low here at the moment, and we're using the winch as well. Right, guys, let me just have some of my coffee here. That's it, Lorne. That's it. So it's good, really. I do appreciate it's same with Farming Simulator as well. You know, I'm just so happy because I've not got a gaming PC. I'm just so happy that I've got access to these games, you know, on console, really. Go on, get up there, you pile of shit. Brakes. Release. So all this, the logs and the extended trailer there, guys, all them back wheels are dead weight. And it's just those back wheels there, guys, that are driving this at the moment. There's no all-wheel drive on this. And there's no diff lock either, so it's very difficult. I know I've mentioned that a few times now, guys, but it's just for anybody who's not aware. Oh my god. I'm so glad that this new map's doing this to me, guys. This is what I love. And, oof. Now then, hang on a minute. Winch. No, 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 no. Shit, it won't reach that other point. It'll get me on that tree though now, guys. Let's try that. Just trying to get a bit of momentum forward. Hey Citrus, good evening buddy, hope you're well. Citrus, thank you again so much mate for sorting those emotes out for me. I've submitted them to Twitch, so we'll see what happens. Thanks again mate, I owe you one. Stratosphere, any driver you know would have ditched the load and bailed. I might be unwillingly ditching the load shortly. Last thing you want to see is me with my load all over the floor. Read into that what you will, guys. Oh, it's rolling backwards down the hill there. Christ almighty, here we go. Right, let's get that into the lower ratio there on that first gear. Bottom right hand side, guys. The gear system is a mini game all in itself. If anyone's got any questions about the system there, the gear system, let us know. And I'll do my very, very best to confuse the hell out of you. Shit! So I can't move here now. It's more inclined to roll backwards at the moment, guys. I may need to get the beast up here just to give us a bit of a pull. Mind you, I've got the 700 up here somewhere. Where's the 700? There he is. Bad bend coming up. Bad Tiger T, welcome to the channel, I hope you're well. The game is fantastic, I've been playing it since it came out on the PlayStation 4, which was October 31st I think. But there's guys here who've been playing it on PC for years, and the game is brilliant. What system are you on, Tiger T? Are you on PC? Sorry guys, I'm just having some of my coffee. Definitely one of them games, guys, you want to put the flask and butties up if you're going to be playing MudRunner for a session. Great game for winter as well, guys. Just bring a flask of soup with you before you start the game. Oh, well, Tiger T, sorry, it's not Tiger T, it's Tiger Lee, isn't it? Sorry, Tiger Lee. Bloody eyesight there, you see. This is what happens when you turn 40. It's on sale at the moment on PlayStation Network, I think. It may be around £15, and you've got 2 lots of free DLC, which takes the maps from 6 to 8, and you've got 5 extra vehicles now as well. So if you've got the means, I'd say pick it up. And you know, there's a lot to do in the game. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, Edna's in the back there. Oh, no, 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 no. Edna's in the back there. Let's see if we can get her pulled up the hill here. Let's get all-wheel drive on. All hail the K700 there, guys. Making light work of the situation as usual. Change truck. Let's get back on this. Yeah, definitely. Like I say, Tiger, if you've got the means to pick it up, do so. It's different than anything else you'll play. Am I still stuck here, guys? Bloody night time's coming in as well here, so we're going to be stuck in the dark. She's up to pull us around. I said, guys, this game has never frustrated me. If I lose this log load anytime soon, if you hear a load of screaming and breaking glass in the background, it's been nice knowing y'all. Oh, thanks, Lon. I'd say I'd get my moderator to have a word with you, but he'll agree with you. God, that's not doing anything. Let me get the revs up a bit here. Don't you dare! The back wheels are off the ground there, guys. Let's release. Shit. And a brilliant addition to MudRunner, guys, not that long ago, was the ability to play from inside the cab. Pop your head out the window and have a look back. Have a look round the cab, over your shoulder, so on. It's brilliant. Are you taking the mickey out of me, Citrus? God, this is a bloody nightmare, this. Get it in the right gear, that. See if I can pull that front end round a little bit more again. We're free! Right, let's keep the revs low here. Sweating a bit here now, guys. Come on. We're going back to work for a rest tomorrow, guys. It's just not having it at all, this. Right, hang on a minute. Let me have a look at the back here. Attach winch to there. Let's try it up to there as well. I don't like how it's yanking that arse end round there a little bit, but that's what it does. We've got the bit of a water crossing coming up here as well. Guys, apologies if I get behind in chat. You know how it is sometimes when I'm trying to just keep my eye on the driving here. It's bad enough me driving when I am concentrating on the game, never mind checking chat as well. Yes, I did, Lorne. You know that when you use the winch it goes back to the old style camera controls. I didn't like that other camera, mate. I prefer this, even though I still use the side-on view. I still like viewing the vehicle from the side. But it's just you get that little bit of play normally, don't you? You know, left and right. Like whereas I move left. See, can you see now? The winch gives you that kind of left and right view there, which is the default camera mode. but then when you don't use the winch, it just pivots around on the truck. It's just easier to control the camera like this, I think. But I still like making sure I can see the side of the truck. I think we're bottomed out there again, guys. Maybe I can back it up a little bit and just go at it again. Try and keep the revs low here, guys. It's not having it. Try that again, guys. I may need to get one of the other trucks over though to just give me a bit of a yank. Yeah, we're just churning up there all the time, and we're getting low on fuel here now, guys. Right. So if we're getting low on fuel, we'll start to lose power eventually anyway. So Citrus will like this. Citrus, this is one of the new vehicles, mate. Look at that. Stratosphere, bugger off. Yeah, we can get the tractor out again. One Blood, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel again. You can't... Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Right, hang on a minute. So I've parked my other truck there as well. Let me just look where I am. Need to turn this around, you see, guys. Which is easier said than done sometimes. Citrus, this is one of the new ones as well. Listen to that, mate. Yeah, like I was saying earlier on, Citrus, I'd love a farming simulator game with these physics. Get me all excited. It's called Malika, this tractor, Citrus, because Malika was asking if I name any of my vehicles. So funny you should say that. But yeah, this is carrying some fuel for us at the moment. So we'll take it back the way we came before. So yeah, guys, this is one of the new vehicles right here, and one of the new trailer attachments as well. This little fuel tank. Better watch the revs here, guys. Ah, no, no, no! Oh, shit! Oh, there's the spinning wheel, guys, with the momentum there. Look at that. It's like the nervous system breaking down. Clip it, Vam. Clip it. Clip it. Sharky's in the shit again. Right, it's time for Land Rover again here, guys. Quick access there to the Land Rover. Where is it? There it is. Land Rover to the rescue again here, guys. That's what we like about the game, though. There's no doubt about it. These are the fun scenarios that you find yourself in. It were a bit dicey coming that way anyway, weren't it, guys, when we took it through here to go and fuel up the big beast. It were a bit dicey then, so it was going to be dicey bringing it back as well. But we'll get the Land Rover involved here. Top left hand side, guys, coming up to 2:30 in the morning, just underneath the compass. Normally around about 4 o'clock, 4:30, coming up to 5 o'clock, daylight's breaking. Thank God. As much as I don't mind the nighttime driving in this, guys, I just, in my opinion, the game is just so nice to look at that it really shines during the daytime. Trying to keep the revs low here, guys, so we don't end up sinking. Now, the brilliant thing, guys, about playing hardcore mod on MudRunner is that whilst you have got some recallable vehicles involved, such as the Land Rover, I never use recall. I won't use recall, guys. But with hardcore mod, when you flip a truck over, you have to go and get it righted using another vehicle. You have to go and rescue it, basically. You can recall, like I say, you can recall the Land Rover to a garage and stuff, but I don't use that, guys. Kind of defeats the object of the game for me personally. But it's all about accessibility, I suppose, to a degree as well. But the sooner you can avoid that kind of stuff, that temptation, then the game really shines. You know, it feels like there's a constant threat breathing down your neck every time you're bobbling along over rocks and mud and grass and stuff like that, or you know, just simply trying to get from A to B, basically. Let me have a look. As Vam's clipped it. He's an arse, guys. I'll get you back, Vam. Don't you worry, mate. See, it's a bit iffy here, guys. Look at this. Let's steer into it. It's a little bit sharp there, the angle. Oh, it's sparking away. Wouldn't it be good if the fuel kind of ignited, guys? Right, I'm going to do this a different way, guys. I'm going to do it from the back here. You know something, I think it's that far gone over that, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to rescue it, actually. So let me roll this back a little bit here, guys. Let's turn them lights off so I'm not bloody blinding myself. Right, I'm just going to let the slack build up a little bit there and then send this flying forward. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's at an odd angle, that, guys. It's really well gone, that. I'll struggle writing that. Unless I can try dragging it forward a little bit, I'm not so sure. Oops. So if I reverse it up a little bit again, taking all the slack, see if we can yank it again here, guys. Well, not taking the slack, but you know what I mean. I just can't get the speed now because we're churning up. Come on. Come on. What I'm going to do now is bring something with a bit more power, guys. We'll get the 535 involved. Every time you make a manoeuvre in this game, guys, you're just churning up the mud, churning up the beaten path, potentially making it more and more difficult as time goes on. All wheels. Look at that, guys. We didn't bugger around then, did we? Get up here, you pile of shit. Look at the colour of it, guys. See what I've done there, guys? You can basically pull yourself out doing it that way, you see, but I don't know if... There you go, you can winch yourself out doing it like that. I just don't think that Land Rover had any space clear in front of him to drive on, you see. But it's just another way of doing the winching, the recovery work. It does, doesn't it, Lorne? I was thinking that earlier on. It looks like the slurry tank. I'm trying to get a bead on something there, guys, because I'm a bit of an arse. Oh, you see that little dial down at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen? Guys, I'm pointing at my screen here, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing that again. I'm an arse. I was just seeing if... I'm wondering if that needle works, you see. Probably doesn't, but there you go. Just trying to let you know what I was thinking. Let's try and take this a little bit slower. It's really, really whet my appetite, guys, for a farming simulator game with these physics. I know Cattle and Crops were supposed to be doing something along those lines, but I think it was mentioned that that project kind of ran into some trouble. Vam's still yet to stream it for me. I'm just going to take this into the water a little bit here so we don't end up rolling over again. Taking my time here, guys, quite rightly so. Yeah, I know you will, Vam. I'm only pulling your leg a bit, mate, teasing you. I know you'll stream it at some point. It's just getting round to it, really. I'd imagine, like anything else. It's like Squid keep asking me about Elite. Got to be in the mood for it. Like I've always said, I'll only stream what I'm in the mood to stream, and never just stream anything based on expectation, you know what I mean? Have to be enjoying it when I'm streaming. Now the problem I've got here, guys, is if I try and go across that water there again, where I went through before, you can see my tracks on the other side. It all buggered up. We ended up in a bit of trouble. Oh, the water in this game, Citrus, is brilliant. I love it. I'm taking my time here, guys. I've got it in that low ratio, bottom right hand side, the first gear there, I've got it right at the bottom, because if I put it into full spin now, I'll just end up sinking in this sand. You can see where I've churned all the beach up previously here, with the Land Rover and with this particular tractor. So you've just got to take your time, otherwise you'll end up keep getting stuck. And like it's been mentioned before, guys, I think Lorne mentioned it, that if I was to quit out the game now and reload it, potentially all those tracks would disappear. But it's only cosmetic, that, guys. The actual churning up that you're doing of the map remains. So if you try and drive along this line again, you'll end up stuck in this groove, if you've made a deep groove, you see. And the other thing is here, guys, even though we've got the DLC, see, I've never noticed this before at the edge of the river, where you can see obviously the sand is damp compared to the dry sand that's further up the beach here, if you want to call it a beach or a riverbank. But yeah, as well as the update that we've got... Oh, I'm stuck on a rock there. They've updated the graphics slightly and changed the handling a little bit of some of the vehicles, it seems. Because now if you're driving on a road and you clip the edge, the dust kicks up and stuff, which looks very, very cool. And I think the foliage has been updated. I know this is a new map, guys. I'd have to fire up the bog map and have a look at that, just briefly, just to see what it looks like. But it's nice to see that they keep dropping updates on this. As well as giving us the DLC, they're giving us, you know, game updates as well with graphics and handling and stuff like that. The greenery just looks a little bit more lush to me. I'd have to check out one of the other maps. Now, is this going to bugger me up a little bit when I go in here, guys? I thought that might have been a bit too deep for it. Right, that's fine. That's fine. We can refuel here, you see. So I think that's potentially going to be stuck there now. Let me try. And if anything, guys, I think it's the trailer that's causing me a bit of grief there again. Oh, it's tipped my trailer. Shit. Can I drag it out? All that fuel in there, guys, we could just do with a bit of a spark and a boom. We're doing some arsing around with this tractor this evening, guys, but we like it. That's what it's all about. I was stuck on the rock there, I think. You know something, I don't think I'm going to be able to turn that over now. I don't think it has another winch point on it, guys, apart from that one. Oh, it does at the back. But still, I'm not going to be able to turn that over. Maybe I'll have to go and get another attachment for it at some point. That's going to be stranded there, you see. Poor little thing, Malika's saying. It needs putting down. Right, so I still need to get this out of here, guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ye old 535 involved here. That's it. If yeah, let's select. Oh my God! If we can just select the right bloody truck, guys, we'll be aware. Let's see how far we get without diff lock and all wheels switched on here, guys. Always said it, that these 8-wheelers, you'd think they'd be the be-all and end-all of MudRunner, guys. Not so. Not so. These things can get you in as much trouble as that little tractor, with the way that you churn the ground up and everything like that. You will get stuck. Yeah, that's one thing I probably would like to see at some point, Citrus, is the ability to get out and have a look around. What are you on about there, Van? Farming Simulator, by any chance? I need to stream Farming Simulator again, guys. I've not done it for a few weeks again. Don't know what I'm going to be streaming on Friday night, guys. I've not decided yet. And as usual, it just depends what I'm in the mood for, really. Let's get the extra speed there if we can. Oh yes. That kind of behaviour just never gets boring in this game. Method in the madness there, guys. I wanted to get to the fuel station here. So we're calling the tractor Bert, are we? Bert the tractor. Just add farming sim to the pile of shame. Yeah, that little fuel tank there is just going to wind up rotting away there over time, and all the fuel will end up spilling out of it, and it'll pollute the river there, guys. Come on. You know something? I'm looking at the front of this truck. They've changed the graphics have had a bit of a touch up on the vehicles here, I think. I don't know if it's me or not, but that truck that I'm actually towing at the moment doesn't look as orange as what it used to do, the cab. And this looks different at the front as well. Like it's had a bit of a touch of paint. The green there, like I said, guys, the emphasis on green in the game here, just things look a little bit more vibrant. Right, okay, Bert it is then, Malika. Bert the tractor. Way! Let's get rid of all that mud on the wheels now. Oh, by the way, guys, just before we move up the road here, so I need to get all the way up there. I'm going to take it to the furthest lumber mill, which is there, and then down into here. We'll see how we get on. Preferably, we don't want to be going up into 9th gear here. So I want to try somebody here, guys. Lorne will probably tell me, or one of the other guys there. Right, let me have a look. I'm just playing around with this, so if I go straight into that. No, what I was thinking there, guys, is that the gear that you're in, when you go into +1, is the speed that you maintain it at. But I think the +1 just has its own speed and that's it. Yeah, absolutely, Auntie. Oh, it's funny though, Citrus, because if you watch the guys in the vehicle, if you end up stuck in the water, they'll put the head on the steering wheel. Ah, it's equivalent to 2nd gear, is it? Nice. Just get the extra torque, don't you, for burying yourself in the mud, basically. Notice how we just eased off the accelerator there again, guys. Just bobbling around a little bit here. Need to be very careful, you see. Well, it's only taken us 4 hours, guys, to potentially get our first load to the mill. Jesus. I could have driven halfway through the bloody country by now. Try and keep that momentum going there. Come on. "10 out of 10 for effort, my little pain in the arse truck." You see, and the thing that you don't appreciate there from the map is that we're off on an uphill struggle again here. Let's just put that down into the lower end there again. No, I don't want to connect that to there. I want to put it up here. There it is. No, I've not seen them do that yet, Citrus. I think they just get out and let the truck sink. It's that right hand side that's not getting the grip. And we've got foliage all over the bloody shop here as well. That causes some grief. Well, I certainly feel like I've been challenged by this map so far, guys. Yeah, we're not going to get out of that without doing any winching. We're just grinding at the moment. All the foliage and everything there, guys, getting whipped up too. Branches, twigs, logs, all kinds of stuff there. And then the roll backwards as well. Let me just... Ah, there you go. Get onto that. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? I'd never noticed that before. I thought that was just if you had Linda on board and she had one of her funny turns in the cab, you could just open the top and instantly let the offending gas out. Let's get them revs up a bit there. Something's amiss here. I think I'm stuck on one of the logs or the branches or something there, guys. We'll try this again here. Oh shit! He's going to ride with the camera, trying to get it in gear. Well, we made it a couple of inches there then, guys. Let's get that log on there. Locked on there, I should say. The cab coming up off the ground there a little bit then. Jesus! Right, let's have a look at this a different way, guys. So we'll go down here. Attach the winch to there. Let's just see if I can pull it around a little bit without tipping it. Heart went a little bit then, guys. Just going to... Sometimes it's just easier doing that because you can pick the specific winch point rather than trying to aim the camera at it, you see. And I suppose, Lon, it's, yeah, like you say, it's just an escape hatch through and through, isn't it? So if they ended up in the water or something like that, it's rolling backwards here, guys. Even though I had my foot on the accelerator then. If they ended up in the water where you can't open the doors, you just pop the hatch, equalise the pressure, and away you go, I suppose. We're here. Thank Christ for that. No, Malika, what normally happens is you uproot the tree or the stump that you're connected to. So when you hear the ping, it's because you've uprooted the tree I wouldn't mind the ability for the winches to snap, and the ability to carry so many winch cables, so if you run out you have to get another vehicle to come out and drop off more winch cables to a particular truck. That would be good.